Since I press start all the time, I've never realized how much cutscene there is. There's a lot of cutscene for this game.
Help me! He's still alive!
Take up arms, newly risen.
Take up arms, and you chose these rusty weapons. Like, was the knight's sword that you used, was that discarded? Why did you choose that these should be your choices? It's time for you to begin your journey as Arisen, but before you can win your heart back from the dragon, you'll need to prepare. Duh. Alright, so this is where I'm going to explain to you what I'm trying to do for this playthrough, or at least what I want my class to be, and how we're going to do that. So right now you have 3 basic classes. If they load, oh, there we go. So you got your mage, you have your strider, who is essentially an archer who uses double daggers, and then your fighter with a shield and sword. For this playthrough, I'm trying to be a hybrid class of a, what is it? Is it magical archer? Yeah. Which is like if you used the magic part of being a mage while also being a strider. So you're using bows and shit. And essentially this game is a series of just min-maxing, trying to figure out how to get the most stats out of your character. So for a while, even though I just said that I want to be a magic archer, and you'd think that that would be a lot of dagger play and like bow play, I'm going to be a mage for most of this playthrough, or like some type of spellcaster. There's going to probably be a few episodes where I'm some type of melee class to do melee stuff, but for the most part, probably until I go and beat the dragon, I am going to be some type of magic class. Anyways, yeah. Boo boo boo.
You say it's left a glowing scar?
Yes. The wound has closed, and it seems the worst has passed, but his heart lies silent.
If you would face me.
You are sure of
Oh,
this?
only he hears that. That's cool.
Yes.
Ill magic, the work of some curse.
Like,
The whole world's already gone.
imagine you touch your chest and like a random voice comes out. You're just a walking speaker.
I must go see to the others, Kina. Tell me if aught changes here.
All right.
Alright, time to see what... Oh. Defeating foes and completing quests earns you experience, and each level gained raises all your attributes. Yep.
You should be abed. I wish you would not strain yourself so. I am worried for you, cuz.
Alright, oh. Yeah, another fun thing about playthroughs is figuring out trying to remember when cutscenes are, because I don't want to be out here, like, talking in the middle of them for your experience and my experience. But yeah, this is Cassardis. In the anime, they called it Cassardis. I think in the game, they also call it Cassardis. It's just that for the most part, this place has always seemed like some sort of like slightly Spanish brown people town. Where if you look at like where is the chief? Where are you? Oh no, if I go near him, that'll start a cutscene, so forget that. But yeah, it's always felt like a town of like brownish / Spanish people. So I had always thought that it was called Cassardis, but it's apparently officially called Cassardis. Anyways, let's give a quick little tour. This is Wallace's home. He has a bed. He never gets to use it. Instead of using the bed, you have to go here to this inn to rest. So, you low on health at your own home? Well, you have to go and pay 50 G's for that. Isn't that fun?
I can now.
Alright. So, that was the inn. And this is the store.
Oh, hello. It's a mercy so much of the village was spared. I only wish I had more to offer.
I mean, it's fine, Estella, or... You know, I'm not going to try to figure out how to pronounce your name. Yeah, this is the starting store. It has pretty decent things for you. Like, I'm going to upgrade to this wooden staff because... the rusted stuff, unless you upgrade it all the way, in which then it gives you poison properties. The rusted gear is pretty garbage.
I only wish.
Then, what else is there to show on this wonderful fisherman town, fishing village? Oh, and here's the church. People pray here. Okay. Oh. I didn't think that a quest would be available already, but here we are.
Might we speak a moment? Right, my thanks. 'Tis a sensitive matter. I would ask your discretion. In the wake of the dragon's coming, many of the villagers have come to offer prayers. As a novice and a newcomer, I welcome the chance to be of use, but my scriptures are missing.
You don't just know the scriptures off the dome?
I have yet to commit the verses to memory. Without the text, I cannot offer up a proper prayer.
I mean, you can just freestyle. It's not that... Nope, I'm not going to act like it's easy. It probably is a lot of effort.
The scriptures were secure in the chapel last I saw them. I do not wish to believe them stolen. If you come upon them, pray see them back to me. I would be ever in your debt.
Yep. Okay. Alright. I know these things. Okay. So, fun thing about this quest. I already know how to do it. You talk to this boy, and he's going to be like, I took them because I wanted to get a peek of them, and then I left them over here on this rooftop when the dragon attacked. And I'm just like, my guy, why were you on a rooftop when the dragon attacked? Alright.
I'm glad it's found, but see it back to the father for me, please.
See, because you were already supposed to talk to him, He's just in the dialogue option of if you had already talked to him for this quest.
Thank you.
And let me just snag that. That's mine now.
I am, but now, just as others have come to rely upon me, 'tis a shameful failure on my part. I cannot think the scripture's far gone. Pray, help me look around the area.
So, one of the things that we're just going to continue having fun little Let's Play growing pains with is that I like to just click X through the dialogue, because I really don't pay attention to most things. And essentially, we're just going to work to let characters talk before I just click X. It's going to be a fun time.
The scriptures! You found them! Oh, Maker be praised! I cannot thank you enough. Truly, the people of Cassidus are a good-hearted bunch. Now I can once more offer proper prayer on behalf of the village. But I have dallied long enough. There is work for me to do.
Alright, and I've leveled up. Neat. I mean, I could see if there are any other quests to do, but, I mean, I should probably fast track to the part where I get a pawn. So let's go ahead and do that. It's time for a cutscene.
That man you are speaking with, he's of the pawn. They come from some unknown place, just appear without a warning. They're a strange lot. Not human, quite. They look the part, sure enough, but they lack the will, the spark, what drives us. They have no capacity to feel nor act alone, so they live as sellswords. Myrmidons, they're called. There's an encampment west of the village where men gather to face the dragon. I'd wager a fair number of his kind will be there as well.
I love that clipping, A. B. His kind. It's not racist, but it feels racist.
Why don't you take him? Might be you learn aught of why he came to you in the first place.
Before leaving, visit the store to make sure you've ample supplies.
Oh, and now the Arisen gets... I mean, not the Arisen, the pawn. It's gonna just start talking. As I get more pawns for this game, I'm just gonna notice that they all love to just chit-chat. They love to talk so much. Wait, time to see if I can do some real terrible stuff. Aw, never mind. I never actually tried to do that with Rook. Alright, so first battle. Yep. So, mage is weird. Let me actually finish you off with the melee. So, with mages, they shoot from afar, like that, or they can swing with their heavy attack. Which, Goodbye, rabbit.
I'm called Reynard, a traveling salesman, though those damnable beasts ruined my ware. But thanks to you, it was only wares I lost. I'll consider it a bargain. You have my thanks.
Okay, so that was Reynard. And he's a traveling salesman. What is odd is that usually in most of my playthroughs, Reynard runs towards the encampment, but instead he's running towards Casardus. And that usually doesn't happen. Anyways, gonna kill that rabbit. And run towards the encampment. My stamina's gonna run out before I reach the encampment, but, I mean... here we are. Alright, hopefully that's enough, and it seems like it is. Good.
My knowledge. Can you hear our voice? Stone, if memory serves. I know the way, Master.
So, if I go towards the Riftstone, there will be a cutscene. But here's the encampment. Oh, here is my girl, Mercedes.
Ought to say so?
Gonna just destroy boxes. I don't know why I'm destroying them. I know that there's like nothing. There we go. I was about to say, are these actually unbreakable? Yeah, there's nothing in there, but sometimes you just want to break stuff. So, let me just say that with pawns, you can buy them with RC if they're over your level.
Hello. I fear we cannot yet join a covenant.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Alright. Oh yeah, it's not going to let me get another pawn until I get my own main pawn, which I do that after going to this Riftstone, starting the next cutscene, and then doing the battle that's after that.
Well met, Arisen. Can you hear our voice? We speak to you from across great distance. Pray, forgive this strange and impersonal greeting.
I'm just gonna have a counter, probably, that shows the amount of times I've just clicked X in the middle of someone talking.
This rift serves as a gate. It connects our kind to your world. It opens to the Arisen, for they possess a will powerful enough to guide the Legion. If you would claim to be among the Arisen, prove the strength of your resolve.
Sure.
Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial. If you are an Arisen in truth, this humble task will prove no obstacle. The Arisen must possess the valor to stand against all threats, and the power to quell them. A tireless spirit of self-improvement grants the strength to lead the Legion. Cred, show it now.
Alright, and you're like, how are you supposed to prove your strength? Well, they're about to give you a cutscene and tell you how.
Shall we search the area?
The beast comes! Hurry!
There may be prowling monsters about.
Yeah, so, what? Did you see that one knight attacking the other knight in this cutscene? Just... what? back to my original thought though. I like how the game was like, alright, so you defeated 3 goblins. Now it's... Alright, let's try that again. Nope. Run away from you. But yeah, the game was like, you defeated 3 goblins. Now it's time for you to just face a cyclops. Enjoy. Get away from me. Get away from me. Alright. Help that knight. The more knights that are alive, the more knights that can be fodder for the cyclops. Let's go. Oh, there we go. It's on fire now. That always helps. Oh, I love it when it just does not hit. Okay. Boop. There we go. Knights, please do something. Help me. There we go. Didn't take 8 years, but felt like it. And there's someone that's clearly a villain. Look at that face. Definitely not a good guy.
We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it. Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sorin any time.
Have all you need? We are an end first and foremost, but we offer more than simple logic.
Sorry about that. Now I'm back. Yeah, I think I'm going to use Ekbal for a second to go and update my character, give him some new skills.
What will it be today?
And I guess this is a good time to teach all of you about like the class system and how that all works. So let's get with it. So essentially, when it comes to classes and all that kind of stuff, you see the red circle. That's the rank you are in the class. You need to get to rank 9 to be like finished at the highest level of your class, and essentially that is you gain rank in your class by earning essentially discipline points. And discipline points are weird because they're not the same as like XP, because with XP you go against like large enemies that have a lot of XP, like 1000 XP, and boom, you can level up. But with rank points, it's more or less you like finish off a series of smaller, like lower XP enemies, and that will help you like accelerate you to like higher levels of your rank. And probably after defeating the dragon, there's a perfect chance to like just have your rank go up really quickly, and I'm probably going to show that, but that's not for a few parts. Other than that, your discipline points, they also help you buy skills for your class. You don't just automatically learn them. So I'm just going to... Oop, nope. I'm going to go ahead and teach myself Levin, which is the electric move, the lightning move, that is really helpful, especially for a few of the enemies that I will be going up against.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like.
And yeah.
Come again soon.
Oh, I hate it when I explain things and then the game's just like, here's like a little pop-up to explain the things that you just said. Alright, and
shall we search the area?
Up next is touching this rift stone.
Power emanates from within.
With that, your trial is complete. You are the arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt. Now, I bid you select a companion for the journey ahead. They shall serve you, and you alone, to share in your hardships, and aid you in every endeavor.
Okay, so this statement is kind of a lie because people can rent out your pawns, so they don't just serve you. They can serve like a XX 42069 XX somewhere across the country. So yeah, the customization for pawns, it's essentially the same as with your Arisen. So I can choose between male or female. If I choose a lady, I will essentially just be like every other PlayStation owner, because so many of, like, I think 80% of the Sony created pawns are female. It's insane. Like, PlayStation owners, they love their waifus. It's a lot. But as you get later in the game, there is a certain type of enemy that attacks, that targets dudes specifically. So making a dude to help with when I get further in the game and all of the pawns are female, and I don't want to be the target of this enemy. I really don't want to. So choosing to make a dude. We're going to name him Bob. Yep. His name's Bob. And see if the moniker, if there's a Bob moniker too. Which there is. Lucky me. And then this is usually the build I choose. And it's going to be fun. Seeing me transform this very Aryan male into a black guy, but yeah, come watch. Like, as always, I'm just gonna speed through this part. Dear Capcom, when you make the sequel to Dragon's Dogma, please give black features. Thank you, the end. He's just fucking. He's just very strong. He's killing things. My boy Bob. first I have to answer these questions. And essentially answering them will affect the pawn's playstyle. Or, as it says right here, since you're probably reading this, the pawn's inclination. When faced with danger, which trait would you most value in a follower? Quick thinking. While in battle, which strategy would you prefer your follower to employ? Probably strike at the strongest foes. Please strike at them. I don't want to. And your follower rescues your party and turns the tide of the entire battle. What would you have them say? Quickly after them. And then the last choice, which is always difficult because I don't want any of them. As a ruler, which gift would please you the most? And I don't really care for a magic potion that preserves youth, a brave and just hero to succeed you, the perfect spouse, nor a majestic white steed, but let's just choose brave and just hero to succeed you. I know that there is a way to, there's an optimal way to answer these questions in order to make the perfect pawn for your playstyle, but I kind of just answer arbitrarily based off of how I feel, and if that makes Bob just a terrible pawn, so be it. And yeah. Oh, sorry about those sirens. That's what's happening down my street.
Our fealty is sworn to you, Arisen. From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
They'll be doing a lot of dying. A lot of dying.
I've learned a new way to fight, Arulo.
Alright, so I've created my pawn. Created my Arisen. Started the game. Chose my class. Beat goblins, beat cyclops, and created my main pawn. I think I'm going to end here because if I walk forward, that's going to start a fun cutscene. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Cool.